Another thing that I think is actually more nuanced than it looks is Caitlin Clark being ranked ninth in player all-star voting. Now, I hate to say it, but this does give that jealousy narrative some fire here because ninth is too low.
Yes,
Ninth is too low, but it also talks about how Kelsey Plum was 16th, which is crazy. Jackie Young was 12th, which is also crazy. So I'm not really sure how this player voting like fully went down, but I don't think she's the best player in the league today. I think that will change, but I mean, for her to be ninth feels low, doesn't it?
yeah, ninth is low, first is high,
She's
and
somewhere in the middle.
right, yeah, and me and you had talked about this in previous All Stars, right? So I think as NBA fans, first we're used to, um, you know, whatever Kyrie Irving having mediocre season and being like all the way like one of the highest vote getters. Derrick Rose for years having no business
Mm.
getting as many votes as he did. Um, like post MVP. And like I think that some players are more famous than they are good, right? And I think Clark's one of them. And that's not to say that
Not
she's
that
not
she isn't good.
not that Kyrie Irving isn't good, right? Like it's like they're amazing, but they're not the best player, period. And they're actually not really. We're gonna get to this later, but like they're not in the best player conversation, like all the
Mm.
way in there. And by the way, she was first team All NBA last year, or all WNBA rather. So she was like a top 5 player. Um, I don't think she's going to be this year, but that there's
No, because of
injuries,
the injuries, yeah.
right? Yeah, but um, I think that in previous years for the WNBA, like everything lined up. Like we would joke about how accurate fan media and player voting was. Like it all lined up.
Mm.
And now with the WNBA growing, you have a lot of fans who they're not watching Dallas versus Atlanta. They're not watching Golden State versus Las Vegas, but they're watching every single Fever game. Anyways, yeah. So I thought that I like to your point. I do think ninth is too low, but I do think first is too high.